Hello everybody, my name is Fate and welcome to Ratchet and Clank. This will be my first video, so let's get started. Yes. Alright. And here's where we meet our friend Ratchet.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Help desk is the best. And here comes our buddy Clank. I'm trying to kind of keep quiet while movie scenes are going. Cutscenes. I don't know why it was so hard to get that out, but yeah. I think it's funny how the concept of time is still AM and PM and whatnot. Like, I think it's funny how they do that for a video game like this. It's like space-based. What is their actual time concept? Off to save our buddy Clank. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna do as much as I can, just hopefully try to get out a good amount. I have the volume cut down on the music a little bit because I don't know whether or not this will be okay. So hopefully it turns out good and people enjoy this content. And here's our buddy Quark. Well, buddy in future games. Okay, let's see. The only reason I'm gathering so many bolts right now is because, as I have played this many times before, there is a weapon that you can get later in-game that really helps out, called the Rhino. But it costs an exorbitant amount of bolts, and yeah, you don't get them right off the bat.
Gadgetron's OmniWrench 8000 includes a new feature. To activate, use the R1 button to crouch, and then press the square button. That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented nanotech system rebuild your body from the inside out.
I think it's funny that they have a concept like that they're like, hey, you let nanotech rebuild you from the inside out, which that's kind of a terrifying thing because it's like, what the hell? Am I still me? The ship of Theseus kind of bullcrap. Oh crap, did I leave? I left some crates behind. I'm still stuck on Distractable because I just watch that whenever I can. Let's see. So actually, like, aiming on these is not terrible. It's odd
Use your bomb
because you have an
AOE,
AOE, even though it doesn't give you
can
a
also use it in
genuine
first person
aim
by
spot
holding
for
down
it.
L1 button.
I think most video games nowadays, it gives you an AOE, so like after you throw the or when you throw the bomb, it shows you roughly the area that it'll affect. Meanwhile, this one, you just get the aiming reticle that's on the ground. Hopefully the editing's not going to be too bad on this one, but we can always try. No, this is where we first genuinely meet Clank, even though he's not doing anything right now. I'll wait till after this.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
The ship that kind of looks like garbage.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance
But,
in saving the solar system.
fair point.
Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of...
So I will interrupt while this is talking right now, because the way that Chairman Drek was done in this game, I swear it was so much better than the remake that they did, because he is the center point villain in this game, whereas the remake, he was more of a side character for the main villain, which I believe was Nefarious. And it kind of sucks. Because essentially what that hinted at is more along the lines of Drek is going to be playing more of a back role. So every other remake that they do, it's possible that he's going to be... Nefarious is going to be more of the main role. Yes, in the future series, he did take a significant role being Nefarious. But, yeah, but Drek in this game was... They made him out to be such a great villain. Or at least in my opinion, they did.
Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually,
or rather, he was more fleshed out
your ship to take me to the
in this one than he was in the actual
further information there.
remake.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Sorry.
Deal.
Trying not to make noise.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Just a minute detail. So, if you paid attention to Ratchet, even Clank, so Ratchet is the only, I guess the Lombaxes are the only species in this game that has 5 fingers.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
Clank's got 3, but he's a robot that was made that way. Meanwhile, Drek, Quark, and everyone else, I think there's one more that has more than 3 fingers.
So you see,
But I think she's in Blackwater City.
If your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately,
You have no choice.
in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Marks. Oh, okay. Like Skid McMarks. I think we're on Novalis now.
Clank? Where are you?
Yeah, I wasn't reading, so yeah,
Oh,
more than likely we're
sorry
on
about that.
Novalis.
Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
I think it's funny how Clank just automatically is like, oh, I'm going to be a backpack. Just backpack power, I guess. Get up. Shit. Okay. Now I actually need that, I take. But so that's another thing that's kind of so. In my opinion, this is honestly one of the hardest of the Ratchet and Clank games, simply because you have such a minute amount of health. And I like that for the simple fact that it's more of a challenge, because you gotta try not to get hit nearly as much. Meanwhile, other games, you basically a bullet sponge. I mean, nothing's wrong with being a bullet sponge. I just, when it boils down to it, there's nothing wrong with having a little skill with jump. Oh shit, get it. Nope. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think one playthrough I went through in this game, somehow he touched those and didn't get damaged. If I had the helipack, that would be great, because I think I could jump up there at that point. Break these crates over here. Honestly and truly, if there is anything that, or any way that you could tell me that would make any of these videos better, just let me know. I'm actually looking for any kind of constructive criticism that would help. I don't know if I'm going to just post this without editing it, or if I'm just gonna stay up tonight and do some editing, but I'll do the best that I can. And here is a continuous character that I think he pops up in all of them except for 2.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transport.
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Bye-bye about a quarter of my stuff.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
That doesn't look like Planet Iridia,
See
though.
that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for Planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there. To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
Now, speaking about the plumber again, so you never actually get his name. He is literally just called the plumber. I think if they ever actually do give us his name, it's gonna be funny. Sorry about the yawn. But he's a character that continuously pops up. I think he pops up twice in this one, or in this game. And once in the next one, and he's got an entire basic area set for him in the next one. Go underwater, get the bolt. I guess I don't have the bolt grabber. Oh yeah, well I mean it is a new game, so... I don't even know how long we've been recording. Oh, 16 minutes. Shit. Bust the boxes. Alright. So, until you get a certain item later in the game, you do have a limited breath meter. Now, given usually you could get to and from where you need to go pretty swiftly. Honestly, there's not very many games that... Well, I say this, but back in the day, there wasn't very many games that incorporated swimming. I mean, yes, you had God of War, you had Devil May Cry, and thank God for Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry was a freaking awesome game. Where did it... There. Oh. Okay. But I mean, they didn't... There wasn't very many games that actually incorporated swimming into it because I guess it would be kind of hard to animate or make a swimming section of the map. But I mean, now you've got stuff like well, I mean, even on for the PlayStation 2, you had Kingdom Hearts 2. Or no, I don't think 2 had it. It's Kingdom Hearts 1. You've now got Genshin Impact and shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Genshin Impact. It's actually a really fun game, but the fact that there were the few games that actually paved the way for something simple like that. I know in Jack you were able to swim, but you had a boundary, so there was always a killer boundary for it. And by killer boundary, I mean as soon as you pass that boundary, there'd be a shark or some big-ass fish or something that'll come eat you. And I mean, they have them in this game too, but it's only on certain planets where they don't want you swimming. I guess the swimming would have made it too easy. Probably. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm getting hit a lot more than I wanted to. But I mean, all in all, I honestly do hope people enjoy this game because I guess you could say it's something that started a childhood for me, and I died. Oh, and apparently there's no such thing as fall damage in these games. Or in this one, anyway. We'll talk later, guys. I'm busy trying to get to the other thing. I've already killed you once. Well, except you. No, give. Okay. Bombs. So one thing I did like that they did with this game is skill points. Similar to how people, or how PlayStation 3 and Xbox did like trophies and gamer score, Ratchet and Clank did skill points. There's quite a few games that actually did something similar to that. But with Ratchet and Clank, skill points were like, I think on this one, you have to shoot down some of these flying ships with, I think it's the Devastator rocket launcher. Or even the Visibomb gun. Just mainly destroy the ships and you get a skill point. I think there's a frozen part of the map. You've got to find a snowman and break it. It's called Breaking the Dan. It's called that because I think one of the creators' name is Dan, and they just put it in here as a bit of an Easter egg. But I can't remember if that one's in this one or if it's only in the next one. But it may be in all of them. Actually, I don't think it was in Deadlocked. Shit, I'm already at 22 minutes. As much as I'd like to skip this, I can't because I want to make it as immersive as possible, or try to.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here.
When I first played this, I thought he was being chased by the infobot.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
But of course, my cousin didn't help out with that either because he was like, yeah, that infobot's just chasing him. He's going to take his money or some crap like that.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs.
We're going to Metropolis
repair
next.
shop for my super electro gadgets.
Metropolis,
Since I was
what the
knee-high to a
shit?
sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship is marked with a star.
Alright, info desk. Or help desk, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm after bolts. I don't care about the ship at the moment. Let's see. I think I could buy the blaster. on the next map, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright. We're gonna go to Metropolis Kuron. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that saved progress bar to stop popping up. Alright, let's see. How much do I have? Okay, I got 4,298. I think I want to go meet Helga first, but it might be quicker to meet Al first. Let's see. Let's go ahead and buy the blaster. Alright, so we're gonna hold off on that.
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
Alright, get everything we can while we're here. Because Al's gonna charge me about 1,000 for that. I think. I've actually got enough for both of them, which is good. But I still need bolts. I was hoping to kill him before he left. Alright. Aiming reticle is freaking inverted. I'll have to fix that outside of the video. Fingers crossed, it goes well. I hate this part. I got stuck in a tree. There we are. Now, I do like the fact that they've actually made it to where if you're low on health, your character shows that he's lethargic. Which is actually it's a good thing that they've done that, because I think it's rare that some games actually do that. I mean, yeah, I can understand not wanting to do that because it seems silly, but I just think it's a nice little nod.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw in the
Big Al.
Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your Infobot announcement. You
All
were with
nerds
Captain
think
Quark.
alike.
We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
1,000 bolts.
Hey, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
It may sound like a lot, but honestly, the helipack is a great item in this
You the
game.
man, Clank.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna hold off on getting any skill points for right now because they do kind of drag on. Some of them do anyway.
Crouch, then jump.
But if you want to see me play it to completion with skill points later, just let me know.
Your new helipack stretch jump feature to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch using the R1 button and then jump.
I guess the bomb
Try
glove is
using the
full.
glide feature of your new helipack. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Shit, I wish I had the thruster pack. Now, I believe in the newer games, the bullets don't have a fade distance. Because in this game, I don't think they go the full distance. They fade off at a certain point. Yep. I mean, given realistically, you're not trying to snipe somebody from halfway across the map, but in the later games, you do get a sniper rifle. Only reason I'm getting gold bolts and stuff right now is because they do help with special weapons later in the game. Actually, I think it's probably like 2 planets away from the final game, from the final boss, where you get like gold weapons. And gold weapons are just pimped out versions of the ones that we have. And honestly, this is probably one of the better places to get bolts because, yeah, you destroy a lot of crates at once. The Comet Toss it's got a very short AoE, but, I mean, it does its job. I'd like to destroy that blimp. Stretch jump. All right. Don't like the inverted controls. They're not very... Oh, shit. Yeah, there you are. I feel like there's... Oh, there they are. Okay, so after this, we're gonna go to Helga's training area and get the swing shot. I'm hoping I'm not too close to the mic. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get my crates. I mean, so once upon a time when I was little, That was one of the harder parts of this map, simply because if you weren't moving with the train, or when you jumped, if you weren't paying attention, you would jump straight off of it and have to start all over from that area. Which sucks, but I mean, I should have just threw my wrench. It would have made it go so much quicker. Honestly, I thought usually those would disappear after he died. Or unalived.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
All right. Get these down. Right. Because we've got the helipack before that.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck! Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Don't be mean to him. He's just doing his best. Ah, shit. This usually doesn't happen to me. Huh. Honestly, I really do enjoy this obstacle course. Don't know so much about being an obstacle course, more along the lines of jumping, try not to fall. And I like to cheat. Maybe that's why she gets pissed every time, but fly, jump.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Oh man. Oh wait. Duh. There we go. I was thinking I missed my chance. And we're about to meet Helga. I think she only makes an appearance in 2 of the games? 2 of them? Yeah, I think it's only 2 of them. But she's funny.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
My question is, how do you make a robot fat?
Oh yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day.
These games did not have jiggle physics, which is good.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
And yes, she charged you about 1,000.
Sweet.
Oh, it sucks.
I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron Swing Shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
Oh, crap. There. Okay, so this is the end of this chapter, or episode. We're gonna go ahead and just fly straight to the next planet, and we'll end it there. Alright, come on. You can move faster than that. Don't get the charge boots till the next game, I believe.
Try the Gadgetron Quick Select system to add.
So the next planet we'll be going to in the next episode is Iridia. It's the Outpost X11 Iridia. Dear Lord, I forgot how many gold bolts are there. Alright, so thank you for watching. If, for instance, y'all liked it, leave a like, leave us, maybe subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.